Hi, I am back. This is Ebony, here to do an energy reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Spirit, what are the current messages for Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Current energies for Sagittarius placements. If you're new here, I read intuitively. My readings are not gender nor sexuality specific. I read the energies of masculine and feminine. Sagittarius was just retrograde in Mercury. Now Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio. We're about to be in a Sag season. We're in a Scorpio new moon right now. Sagittarius is currently in Mars, one of the planets that rules Scorpio. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, and we're in Scorpio season, and it is a Scorpio Venus, so a lot of fire, water energy here. Expansion, transformation, alchemize your shit. I'm doing a Black Friday sale. All the links for that will be listed below this video, as well as how to request a personal reading. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We got some more solar plexus energy, Sagittarius, with this yellow. This denotes the solar plexus, which rules or governs the ego, willpower, confidence, and self-esteem. Now, I say again because this solar plexus energy has been coming up in multiple readings. I feel like it's a balancing out of lessons or blessings, whatever it is, when it comes to Mercury being retrograde, right? So let's get into it with this ducks in a row, 33 equating to 6. This is bringing balance. What is this for Sagittarius? Somebody is like really kind of pointing like, aha, you thought you had a friend, you thought you was up. You thought you was 5 steps, 3 steps ahead. Somebody trying to say you ain't shit. This is wow. Just giving some sort of humiliation. But I'm hearing Sagittarius based off your own actions though. Or no, your own actions. Clarify this in the physical. What's going on here? Ducks in a row. This is going to cause you to get your shit together though. Because we got 8 ducks on this photo here. Some going this way, some going that way, some going that, some, right? But actually it's more than 8 ducks. Because we got small ducks here too. But I'm just giving like following the crowd. This is due to your actions, to imbalancing your ego, following the crowd. This is going to cause you to get your ducks in a row. What is this in the physical for Sagittarius? Some of y'all may not like this reading. At least so far, the way it's going is we have the ultimate betrayal, but I'm hearing you played yourself. Heartbreak, suffering, grief. I hear heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression. So I'm hearing heartbreak and divorce as well as depression very strongly, right? I'm hearing somebody told you to marry her, then nobody tell you to marry her. Child, it's real fucking specific. Marriage on the rocks with this divorce. This is commitment. This is corporate structures. It's religious order, tradition, indoctrinations, institutions. Sometimes it gives government vibes, right? Somebody's trying to figure out why this marriage didn't work. But whoever you were married to, Sagittarius, they just feel like, like, you know, you thought you was doing this. You thought you was going to get with me to make them feel a certain kind of way. And it's like, bitch, who was you? This was your enemy anyway, right? But I'm hearing like you reap what you sow. I'm hearing you reap what you sow. Some of y'all don't really want to hear this message. And it's like, some may feel like I'm going through this now. What the fuck I want to hear from you for? Well, you ain't got to listen to it, but it's just giving the energy. You gonna overhear. You gonna overhear until you march to the beat of your own drummer. But it's gonna happen anyway, because this situation, this heartbreak, this divorce is causing you to definitely get your ducks in a row. Damn. These cards are flying out. So we have Ace of Wands. And we have Six of Wands. I'm getting some strong creativity here. How to triumph here. This is triumphant success, recognition, right? Some of y'all are in the energy of getting this divorced person back with this energy here. This is giving strong intuition. I'm hearing you better ask somebody, though, before you do whatever you're going to do to try to get this fame, this recognition, this triumphant success, public recognition, victory over them. Is really giving ego again, because this is a 6. 33 equating to a 6. Balance coming in. This is something you brought on yourself, right? Or due to your actions, you know. But you do understand that. But it's just like, you don't feel the punishment fit the crime. Like, they didn't have to do me like that, though. And it's just like, I was thinking about this today. When you do something to somebody, you don't get to decide the response. Whether you do something tangibly or intangibly to another being, energy, situation, you don't get to decide the response. So if you thinking about, you got some creative ideas to get you back here, triumph, success, victory over this person that is divorcing you, you better ask somebody. You need to go to an intuitive and ask, is that something safe for you to do? Because if not, it could be to your detriment. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, it could be to your detriment. Right? Could be at a further loss than this. Can you imagine? The way you feel now about this divorce, this betrayal, this heartbreak, this depression, you could feel at a bigger disadvantage, right? I mean, this is Ten of Swords. Most wouldn't call this a disadvantage, right? But as I said, I read intuitively. So you may feel like this, right? But the thing is, this is something you put out, right? But I feel like if you do this, you come up with creative ideas to get back this person and put you back here, right? And you don't ask and see what it is that you should or should not do. You could be even in even more dire straits than you are now. I'm saying disadvantage, but really because it's light work. If you do this, right, even though this will be heavy on you, it's light work, the consequences and the repercussions for the universe. So because I just feel like if you do this, like you know, try to get back at this person instead of focusing on getting your ducks in a row, healing, doing what you got to do for you, the energy is already prepared. I'm hearing to smite you. What the fuck? Like I said, this is real specific. Take it how it resonates. Knight of Wands. This is fast achievement, fast turnarounds if you focus on yourself. You know, if you focus on yourself, forgiveness needs to come in for you. Wisdom, trusting yourself, moving forward, doing what you got to do. Like, this could be a very fast turnaround. Energetic. You can see results immediately if you just focus on you. after this divorce, this heartbreak during this depression. Close this out for Sag. 10, 11 on the timer. It definitely can be just ascension. This divorce could also be spiritual, with somebody you felt like you would always be able to get back to, and now you can't. Like I said, I'm thinking of doing something to somebody to get to save face, and you still on the course of bullshit, right? I know this part of this is still you grieving regret and loss, you know, of this current divorce, but it's just like, I just feel like you still, you don't think fat meat greasy, because even though I said it'll be the 10 of Swords, and I said it lightly, but it's not light. Yeah, the Chariot come out. Like I said, this is easy work. It's already prepared. If you do this creative idea to get back here, this is already prepared for you. Like, you still grieving, but you also still smarting to the point where it's just like the disappointment, the pessimism. It's real fast moving because you're not stopping to think. You're not stopping to ground yourself. With the Chariot is this real fast movement, right? Integration and progress. Some of y'all gonna feel this and do get the ducks in a row, but heavy, some of y'all are not gonna feel it the way. You don't want to sit in it. You don't want to sit in the heartbreak, the divorce, the depression. So you're gonna do something with this Chariot. Even though this energy is letting you know, like, even one little move towards your healing, you're going to have good results. Clarifying the physical, this Ace of Wands and this 6 of Wands for Sagittarius placement, current energy. Like, so some is going to feel the grief now and move forward to integrate what they need to. Some's going to feel the grief, don't want to sit in it, still in their feelings, licking their wound, and move forward with the Chariot to do the shit that you shouldn't do, that'll bring you back to the 10 of Swords. Because you feel like, I'm already hurting, what's a little bit more? You can't even take the shit you're getting now. Yeah, this is a new cycle. Yeah, somebody's studying, watching with this Page of Swords to bring about this new cycle. To bring in an offer. Yeah, you want this. You don't want this thing to end. No, you don't. The partnership. You're studying to bring about this cycle, new cycle. You studying to bring it about, what you got to do so you can come in with the offer. I'm sorry, this one was next. An offer of let's do this again, an offer I like you, new love, right? And you want this partnership in your harmony, unified love. What you gonna do with this partnership, right? In reverse. Wheel of Fortune came out in reverse. Bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. Like I said, some of y'all is still on the course of the bullshit. It reminds me of Twilight, the last one, when Alice had showed Arrow the consequences of the decision or that he was on, the course that he was on for the decision that he had come to. So, you know, Alice had the gift of prophecy, premonition, and she showed it to him. Yeah, she had it and he had it technically, and she showed him like, that's your outcome if you continue on this course. But it's like, you already know this course has not been good for you. You don't want to sit in it, so you want to create a new one, even though it's not in your favor. Alright, some of y'all want to get back with the same person that you divorced. The same friend group you divorced or is divorcing you. Somebody want to bind though. You trying to bind. So you still trying to do what I told you shouldn't do to get you here, right? You still you want to bind though. You want to get back with this energy that you're divorcing from, tangibly or intangibly, in spirit or the physical. Then you want to get back with friends, you know, even though that cycle is ended, right? All this to avoid getting your shit together, getting your ducks in a row, Sagittarius. And then somebody's trying to bind here. This miser energy, 4 of Pentacles, is keeping close, playing something safe to your chest. Like your motives is you may keep them real close, right? Because you studying on how to get in with that Page of Swords, right? And then we have the Devil here, right? You're trying to bind again. You're trying to bind them to you, so ain't no divorce this time. Fuck up out of here. Some of y'all planning on doing it with sex. All right, I'm finna go. Bottom of the deck, Lovers. Coming in fast. Soulmate, nostalgic energy. This ain't gonna go the way it's planned. You try and go towards this energy. This person got everything that they need, want, desire, manifested in the physical. They are just unmarried. They also got options, right? Money, suitors, all of that. And this is their energy too. This is the Minor Arcana Empress that I call it. I got that from another reader and it resonated. You know, very intuitive, successful, abundant. This is the bitch of this Queen of Swords. I mean, it's not a bitch in the negative, but she's a bitch. Unbiased judgments, clear boundaries. And I don't feel like she's a bitch, but I just feel like people feel like she's a bitch. Because she's just like, once it's a no, it's a no. It's like, All right, well, good luck with everything. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like I said, I'm launching my website, energyexchangewellness.com, with Black Friday deals. All those links to each of the deals will be listed at the bottom of this video, as well as instructions or the link to request a personal reading. Thank you, Sagittarius. Deuces.